certain vaccine would help your child avoid cancer, wouldn't you say yes in a heartbeat?
That's not the case with the HPV vaccine. Some doctors aren't pushing it and some parents aren't asking for it. Good Morning Indiana's Beth Vaughn explains a misunderstanding could lead to your child developing cancer.
A new survey from the publication Pediatrics shows doctors are less strongly recommending the HPV vaccination because there's a belief that young boys and girls are not having sex. However, a report shows that 1/3 of all teenagers 16 and younger have had sex at least once. So I want to bring in Dr. Marcia Hsu of the IU School of Medicine. Tell me, Dr. Hsu, what does that stat look like here in Indiana?
The statistics are very similar in this state, and we know that probably by the age of 16, at least 1/3 of adolescents have had one sexual experience.
Okay, and knowing that, why do you so strongly recommend the HPV vaccination?
Because we know that the vaccination is prophylactic, and it works best if it's given before people become sexually active and the virus is actually transmitted.
So you're saying the earlier the better?
Definitely. We also know younger adolescents do a better job of mounting an immune response to the vaccine.
Okay. Why is there this discrepancy between what's actually happening in teenagers' lives and what parents and physicians believe are happening in teenagers' lives?
Well, part of it is that a lot of physicians and parents perceive that their children or adolescents are not sexually active, therefore they don't need the vaccine yet. The problem with that is that we know through studies parents do a lousy job, as well as providers if they don't ask, at predicting whether an adolescent has had sex or not. So without asking and making assumptions, we may be missing that opportunity to vaccinate. There's also a perception that sometimes parents are going to decline it, and therefore the physicians won't bring up the vaccine.
You're a huge advocate. Quickly, what are the benefits of this vaccine?
I'm a huge advocate because I don't know of very many medicines that are preventative of cancer. This vaccine works to prevent not only cervical cancer, but anal cancer and oropharyngeal cancers. Number 2, it's very effective and very safe.
All right, Dr. Hsu, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Back to you in the studio.